Jake, welcome to Coleraine.
Cheers, thank you.
Obviously a local boy, but talk us through what football's been like for you for the last few years.
Yeah, well, I moved over to England playing for Fleetwood when I was 16 in 2020. I was there for 3 years. Had a bit of a bad spell with a few injuries and stuff, but back playing fit now, thankfully. Came home in the summer there, so I'm happy to get the deal done here now, so hopefully kick on. Now, don't get me wrong, going over it's brilliant for any young lad and it keeps you on a massive high, but once you go over there you realise how many lads there are that want to become a professional footballer, you know what I mean? And you realise you aren't anywhere near it, do you know what I mean? You haven't made it just yet. And then coming home, do you know what I mean? Like you say yourself, the league, the Irish League, it's came on leaps and bounds, even since I left a couple of years ago. And I'm happy to be back, and especially in the men's football, do you know what I mean? Like when I was over there, I was playing reserves football or whatever, and coming over here, playing for 3 points on a Saturday, in front of fans, do you know what I mean? When you're over there, you're playing in front of parents, friends and stuff like that, but having that real determination and drive to play for the club, not only yourself, it's something I'm looking forward to do. So,
firstly, probably knowing Jake and knowing the family a long time, and I think watched his progress through the ranks at youth football. He got his chance at Fleetwood, and rightfully so, and it was great to see him get across there. And I think he'd be the first to say it wasn't probably the best. You know, a lot of ones go over there with good and different experiences, and for Jake it probably wasn't the experience that he wanted, compounded by probably a big and serious injury in the middle of that as well. But you know, we assured him we'd give him a good time here at pre-season, and you know, he's through all the sessions of the last 4 or 5 weeks. He's had 4 or 5 games, and we're delighted that we've been able to agree something.
I was here, I joined whenever, for my 6th birthday, I actually joined the academy, and I was there up until I was 11, do you know what I mean? And journey split off different ways, but no, I'm glad to be back, and I've came and I've watched the club since I was a young kid, and even whenever I came home for Christmas, I was here watching on Boxing Day, do you know what I mean? So club's close to me, and obviously I'm only a couple of minutes down the road, so, and like you say, local boy, having that extra bit of passion playing for my home club.
He's only 18, and I suppose this is his first step into senior football as well. But as you say, there's a lot of attributes there, you know, that augur well for the way the league has moved on, and I suppose the expectations of what a fullback looks like nowadays.
Patrick was back from West Ham training with us, doing it, keeping himself fit. You know, how exciting is it as his friend to see him doing so well, and what did he have to say about playing at first team level here?
I know it's brilliant to see him doing so well, do you know what I mean? I'm in contact with him regularly, and anytime he's home I always see him, and sometimes we go over and see him as well in London. So, but no, even whenever he's found out that I'm now here and I've signed, he's happy for me, like, do you know what I mean? So, no, but it's brilliant. It just goes to show you as well the pathway, because you look at him and how well he did and where he's at now, and hopefully I can follow in his footsteps in that sense. I came in at the start of pre-season, so I've had a fair amount of time with the group, the lads, the coaching staff, and Oran's been brilliant with me, do you know what I mean? And you can tell he's a manager who wants to know his players and wants to work with them, do you know what I mean? There's a few managers out there who kind of stand off and just watch and assess, but no, he's good, and he's there to help me.
Any player will tell you, I think, an injury is the most horrible part of football. It's such a social environment where you're, you know, with teammates and coaches and staff and whatever it may be. But to be an injured player, particularly if there's no other injured players at that point in time, can be you and a physio, and that's it. And I think football loses all the the joy that you're in it for. It builds character. It's very, very tough to go through those, you know, 8-9 months that it takes to get back from those types of injuries. But credit to Jake, as I've said, you know, particularly in the 4 or 5 weeks he's been with us, he's worked tremendously hard. He's in great shape, and it's a big credit to him at that age that he's come through that.
I'm a very attacking fullback these days. It's what people want. So as much as I can do the dirty work going backwards, I can also help the team going forward. So. And
obviously, you know, family members who maybe hadn't been around Coleraine since you left, maybe trying to pick up season tickets again.
Yes, exactly. Don't get me wrong, my family, it was a bit more difficult whenever I was over in England trying to come and watch me, but a lot of them come and watch me now. Obviously, I'm only 5 minutes down the road. They have no excuses. So, but no, they're happy to see me back too. So.
Brilliant. Well, fantastic. Really looking forward to seeing you on the pitch.
Cheers. Thank you.